What's up, family? This your boy Big Smoke, man, coming to holler at you, man. Goddamn it, I got to do a lot of driving today, man. My son got AAU travel ball, man, and I got to get on this goddamn road. So I done went and rented a car. They gave me the softest damn car that you can fucking rent. A goddamn Nissan Rogue. That's what it is. Yeah, Rogue. Rogue. Yeah. The fuck, shit is soft. I ain't gonna say gay because people take that word the wrong way, and maybe the way I came up, I was taught the wrong way to use it. I don't know, hell. But it's soft than a motherfucker. It's a soft ass Q-tip pillowcase cotton ball ass soft vehicle. But anyway, it's what I wanted to holler at you about, man. The history of the word mortgage. All right. The word mortgage, man, I wanted to drop a jewel on you about it, man. Mortgage, if I ask you what a mortgage is, you know what you're gonna tell me. Matter of fact, think about it. I'll give you a second, right? And I'm with you. I kind of give you a little quick synopsis of what you'll tell me, right? You'll probably tell me, well, mortgage is me going to the bank to get a loan to purchase a piece of property, right? And the bank is gonna finance me for that motherfucker, right? Well, yeah, you are right. And bank and bank institution, that definition in that world, yeah, you're right. That is what it is. You're going to get a loan for a piece of property, right? But in the real world, for people that really know what that word means, right? The word mortgage sounds like one word, mortgage, fucking mortgage, right? Really, mortgage is two words. Okay, I'm gonna drop a jewel on you. Mortgage is two words that's put together. All right, and don't look up when always if somebody give you some information, especially some free shit, always go do your due diligence, right? Don't look up the word definition just in the Google, you know, transmission. Look it up in Latin. Look up what the word mortgage mean in Latin, right? So put it in, type it in, definition of mortgage in Latin, right? And it's gonna tell you that morgue means paying to death, and gage means an agreement between you and whoever the fuck you getting your loan from, right? Basically, you're gonna pay into death. It's a goddamn death agreement, basically, is what it is, right? So the thing is that they got us so blind with shit, man. You know, us running around this motherfucker, man, dog, I just bought a house. A girl, I just bought a house. You ain't bought shit. You just became responsible for some shit for 30 years, right? And why they say pay unto death is because you had never owned the land, you had never owned the property, right? So basically, if your house, the mortgage is paid off, but the land will never be paid off, right? So I guess we kind of missed our stop when they was talking about the 40 acres and a mule and shit, because I wonder, the question is that, yeah, I knew what the mule meant, but the acres, I always wondered about it. Like, when they said they was going to give us the acres, does that mean that the acres, we didn't have to pay the taxes on the motherfucker, right? Because I don't give a fuck how big your property is, how much you paid for it. The value is not in the box or the round house or however your shit is cut or detailed. The property is that's not important. The land is what's important. The triple L of real estate is what's important. Location, 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 right? So the thing is that before you close on a property, if they walked up to you and gave you a pamphlet and said, "Here go the true definition of what what a mortgage mean," right? Would you still sign to get that goddamn crib, right? Well, yeah, most people would. I know how it is, right? Most people don't even give a fuck when they go on a car lot, or they go buy properties. They look for the yes. The instant yes man. You gonna get them? Get them? They don't give a fuck about the interest. They don't give a fuck how many years they gonna pay for it. We give ourselves excuses and shit. Like they used to tell us, man, look, your credit fucked up. We're going to give you, when you go on the car lot, the car that you want, they don't give it to you. But the car that they know they can get you approved for, they tell you this shit. We're going to get the PT Cruiser and come back in 6 to 8 months, and we'll put you in something that you can get once your credit get a little better, right? And you at motherfucking 16, 18, 22, 24%. on that vehicle, right? You upside down as soon as you drive off the lot. You come back, you got to drop down 5,000-6,000. If you don't, they gonna add it to the next car. You upside down. Like, it's a continuous thing, because you don't know. You haven't did your due diligence. You don't know what you're doing. All you care about is give it to me, right? Well, that shit, man, the system is just so flawed, man. And dude, a lot of people don't know what they're getting into when they get into real estate, man. You really got to understand what you're doing. You got to understand money. You got to know how to leverage debt. You got to know that you don't supposed to get up every goddamn morning, go to work, and take that money that you work for, that hard-earned money, and pay your mortgage. First, before you leave your mama house, man, invest in some assets. If I could do it the right way, or give you a lit, you know what I'm saying, some ism on how you do it, invest in some assets first. Have your assets. Like, rich people play to win. Poor people play to play. Remember that. I'm gonna say that again for the deaf and incoherent motherfucker. And I'm here waiting for my son to get out of school. I just want to talk to you like we sitting across the table from each other. If you ask me to be your mentor, this is how I will talk to you. Rich people play to win, and poor people play to play, man. You know what I'm saying? They know how to leverage debt. They know how to leverage that, man. You know, these motherfuckers, man, they go and they buy these cribs, dog. Man, however they came into the money, man, however they come into the property, man. These motherfuckers be taking out lines of credit on their crib, man. They got $1 million house, man, with $1 million to $500,000 line of credit, man. They be buying these properties, man, and you be thinking they got the cash, and they use other people's money. Is that a bad thing? No, because they know how to leverage the debt. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what I love about America, man. America allows you to come to this motherfucker with shit and get a little something and learn how to. If you learn how to leverage that, man, you can become an overnight success. But overnight success don't mean that it happened overnight. It's just that, you know, it seems like that. But motherfuckers be paying their dues. You gotta wait and work hard, man. That's why I did that tutorial, man. If you ain't doing shit, check out that tutorial I did about sacrificing 2 to 3 years for 20 or 30 years or something like that, man. But yeah, man, the word mortgage, dog, means a fucking death agreement, right? And that's why I love listening to Minister Farrakhan, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Muslim or nothing like that, man. I don't be claiming Christian and all that. Nah, man. I believe in God, most definitely. I believe in the Alpha and Omega, man. I know it most definitely. I ain't waking myself up in the morning, man. This heartbeat right here, this something I ain't controlling, right? I know I ain't controlling that. But it seems like when you listen to Minister Farrakhan, his voice, if you could have the Minister Farrakhan voice come over your head before you get ready to make a decision about something, like if you get ready to close on that crib for $200,000 and they tell you, you know, well, you got 30 years to pay it, and that Minister Farrakhan voice come on behind your head and be like, brother, brother, that's not a good deal, brother. You'll be like, but Minister, I got the 3.5% FHA, brother. Who makes a deal like that, brother, for 30 years? You're purchasing for $200,000, brother, and it's gonna be $900,000 when you get through with it, brother. Now, if you wasn't getting that loan or had that obligation in 30 years, do you think you would have $900,000 saved, brother? Because you're most definitely about to spend $900,000, brother. Real shit, right? It sounds like a joke. But on the real, though, man, it seems like obligations do make you save or come up with that type of bread. And when you don't have them obligations, we all kind of fall behind, right? But I just wanted to drop that on you, man, to for you to do your due diligence, man. The word mortgage is way deeper than what they tell us it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, look it up in Latin. And it's a lot of shit you could look up in Latin, man, and it gives you the real fucking definition, man. And then look that up too. Find out why the fuck you gotta look some real shit up in another, you know what I'm saying? There's some other shit for you to get the full definition of it, the real definition of it, man. So that's it, man. You know, if you got any questions or something like that, man, hey, and one thing I want to tell you too, man, when you start getting your knowledge up on real estate and stuff like this, man, real big entities that make people rich and stuff like that, man, you ain't gonna get a lot of views on it, man. Not that views even bother me, I don't, but I just notice even with a lot of people I check out, people who I follow, I can get an 80-year-old lady, like my mother 80, I can get her to do some fucking a dumbass dance and it'll get 1 million views, 3 million views, right? But when you kicking this real shit, motherfuckers don't want to hear it, man. I swear I be like, damn, that shit crazy, man. You know, but hey, man, my job is, man, is to search through a pile of people, man, to find me. Basically, like when I was, to help the old me is what I'm trying to say. So when I was a kid, I wish I had somebody to sit here, man, that I can click on a button and get some real shit, some real info, man. You know what I'm saying? And walk off that job and go fulfill what I know I was created to do, man, versus wasting my motherfucking time. Man, get on your grind, man. Do what you got to do, man. If you sitting watching YouTube and bullshitting on Facebook, man, or you sitting in your car chilling with old girl and you killing time and you know you could be doing some shit that, you know, what the fuck you supposed to be doing, but you wasting time, man, dog, it's gonna take so long for you to get where you want to get to, man. Cut that game off, man. Get the cracking, man. You know what I'm saying, man? So when you get on YouTube, you'll be able to help somebody else come up too, man. So I know the video kind of long, man. I'm like I said, I was just basically killing some time away from my little Kane to get out of school, man. So I appreciate you taking out time to check out my vids, man. And shit, hey, man, you know they always say well, what I learned is that the most viewed videos are the ones that people don't comment or hit the like button on and shit like that, and I'm cool with that. It is what it is, man, because people don't know how to say, hey, man, dog, I really need that help, man. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's a human nature thing, right? You don't want the public to know you fucked up, or you don't want people to think you're dumb, but I think the most